Hey, what's up YouTube? Houston here. Look, if you're trying to grow your Amazon business, okay, I'm going to tell you the best strategy in order not only to keep your business funded, but to be able to make sure that you always have access to funding for your Amazon business, okay? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Hello? Alright, okay. Alright, there you go. Sorry about that. She likes to get on camera sometimes. Now, as I was saying, to help keep your business always access to capital, alright? So, the first thing you want to do is have the right financial institution set up, okay? And the reason is because this is going to help you build up your business credit. All right, so your right financial institutions, where many people think that maybe your community bank, having a business account with your community bank, or having a business account with your credit union. But the problem is the community banks and the credit unions don't report to the business credit bureaus, okay? Now, the reason I'm telling you this because I have a client, he has a community bank, and he done put hundreds of thousands of dollars in it, and nothing happened for him when it came to getting more funding. All right, so he had to switch over to the gatekeepers. So in reference to the gatekeepers, that would be a Chase Bank. That would be Chase Bank because they report to Small Business Financial Exchange, Experian, and Dun & Bradstreet. Then you have Capital One Bank. Now, Capital One Bank, they report to Experian Business, Equifax Business, Small Business Exchange, and shared with Dun & Bradstreet. Then you have Citibank. Now, Citibank, they report to Experian, Equifax, Small Business Exchange, and share with Dun & Bradstreet. Then you have American Express. Now, with American Express, they report to Small Business Exchange and share with Dun & Bradstreet. But again, when you're trying to get funding, you should have one of those gatekeepers, even although you may have a community bank or a credit union. Don't close those down, because you already have a relationship with those banks, but you need to have one of these gatekeepers because they report to the business credit bureaus, okay? So if this makes sense, put a fire emoji below, because I'm going to tell you something else to really expand the funding process of it, okay? So getting that out of the way is making sure that you have a PayPal account, a PayPal business account. Now, the reason that you want to have a PayPal business account is because when you do your transactions on Amazon, you want that money to be transferred from Amazon over to your PayPal account, and from your PayPal account to your business bank account. Now, the reason that you want to do this, and this is very important, so that you'll be able to have access multiple sources of funding. Okay, so with PayPal, they'll give you a loan without doing a credit check. Okay, if you have a decent amount of funding, a decent amount of transactions. Okay, but they want you to have an account with them. I think it's 9 months for you to get an account with them, and they want you to have at least $42,000 annually. Okay, so which isn't a lot of money, right? So about $3,500 a month, right? Okay, that's the reason they said don't do math on camera. But at the same time, this is going to be a backup source for funding as you continue to grow your Amazon business. Then having that money transferred over to one of your business bank accounts like the gatekeepers that I mentioned, what that does, that allows them to also offer you funding as well. Now, the next step in terms of funding is getting an American Express Amazon card. Now, you can get this here card with a soft pull, and the way you get it with a soft pull, you have to have an existing card with American Express. So in order to, if you don't have a relationship with American Express, you can do the pre-qualification where you put your name in, your address, and the last four of your social, and they'll tell you what cards you pre-qualify for. Then once you get approved for one of their personal credit cards, then you can apply for the Amazon Amex card, a soft pull. Now, average credit score is about a 670 credit score for the Amazon American Express card. All right, so that's the first. And I've seen people say that within the first few months of being on Amazon, they was able to qualify for their net 30 or net 55 accounts. With your net 30, net 55 accounts, they do report. They possibly will be reporting to Experian and Equifax. But again, that's the reason I told you to set up your accounts with the gatekeepers and start making weekly deposits. Even if you're not making money on Amazon right away, you still should start making small deposits in your business bank account with one of the gatekeepers, okay? Because again, this is going to help with the business bank rating. All right, so that's the reason that's important. But going back to the Amazon net accounts, the net 30, the net 55 accounts, hard pull on the credit. All right, so this is why I'm trying to help you to show you how to properly grow your business. After you do that, say that you've been in business for at least a year, okay? Now, and you have a relationship with American Express, but you don't have to have a relationship with American Express, but it will help. You can go after the American Express Cabbage loan, okay? Now, with the American Express Cabbage account, you have to be in business at least a year. You have to be generating $3,000 plus monthly, and the annual revenue is about $33,000 in order to get the American Express Cabbage account. Okay, now there's two separate accounts. Cabbage has an accounts of their own, and then the American Express. You want to go after the American Express accounts. Here's something else that you do need to know in terms of funding. Why I told you about putting that money over into PayPal. Not only will you be able to get funding from PayPal without a hard pull, but you have other lenders that will be able to give you funding. You have like Rapid Finance, you have McKenzie Capital, you have also, adding to that, just say that you don't qualify for a Amazon Net 55, or you don't qualify for an American Express, and you still need a business credit card to fund your business. You still have Capital One, Spark Business Card, the Gold Card, and you also have CorePay. Now, CorePay is a Net 21 account, but it reports to Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. That Capital One card, it reports to Small Business Exchange, Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax, okay? So you'll still have access to accounts. And with that Capital One, let me add into that, the Capital One, the minimum credit score is a 580. With the CorePay, doing a hard pull on the Experian, minimum credit score is a 600. Okay, so now you know that you have options. If you have other questions of how to fund your business, or how to remove negative items off of your personal credit, or how to get personal credit funding, click the link in the description. Thank you.